Hey guys, Tim here with Marketing Vons. So we are back on a Monday and I'm going to be trying to put out a couple of these videos every week. And I had a client reach out to me this morning, just sending me a screenshot about AEO, Answer Engine Optimization, and asking what is this basically, because we do SEO work for this client and he wanted to know more about it. So we had already talked to the client in the past about what we're doing for his business. It was a good time to, just brush up and clarify to him what AEO is. But I thought, what a great topic to talk about today in my first video for this week. So AEO, Answer Engine Optimization, is kind of the new SEO. I've also heard terms like GEO, AIO, things like that. And what it stands for, what it really means to marketing in 2025 is Answer Engine Optimization is building websites and putting content on websites in a way that search engines and AI systems like ChatGPT and Gemini AI, which is used by Google, can understand that content and provide direct answers to questions. So the traditional SEO model is on page, off page, you have local SEO. We create content, and a lot of times it's long form. So you're writing blog posts on a client's website to go into depth on topics. So if I had a plumber, we build a website for this plumber. Every so often we're writing content on this website to keep it dynamic and to try to gain more rankings for certain search terms. So it might be an article about how to replace a toilet, how to replace a kitchen sink or a faucet, something like that. And a lot of times it's long form content. But what we're seeing in 2025, and we're going to continue seeing, is people wanting a direct answer. They're wanting short, fast answers. So they go to ChatGPT or they go to Google and do a search. And before you get to websites, before you get to even the local map pack now, you're seeing kind of the results of what is AEO. You're seeing the Gemini AI overview, or ChatGPT is spitting out results quick. So AI is never going to eliminate websites. You have to have a source of information, and that's where your website as a company stands, is that it is your source. It's what's providing the world with information about your business. But as a marketing agency, we are now in 2025 and into the future, we're adding things that we've already done in the past, but like FAQs, frequently asked questions, and we're directly looking at answering questions that people are going to ask on platforms like ChatGPT or Gemini AI is going to provide, so that we can show up in these AEO results. So it's answer engine optimization, and typically they're more short form. So structured FAQs, things like that is how we are dealing with ChatGPT and Gemini AI, and how we're seeking to improve our clients' online presence and get them into those results. So that's basically kind of in the easiest, simplest way to explain what AEO is. But it's basically providing instant answers to questions people are going to search, and using your company website to do that. So if you're a plumbing business, if you're a landscaping company, and it's 2025 and your marketing agency doesn't have FAQs and structured content on your website, that might be something to look into, because it is definitely evolving. Now, does this eliminate SEO? No. A website that's not built on Google's webmaster guidelines and follows good SEO practices will never succeed, no matter how many FAQs, frequently asked questions, things like that, you drop in on the page. You've got to make sure websites are still optimized. Their images have lossless compression. You have all image tags on the images to let Google know what that image is. Metadata needs to be correct. You need to do keyword analysis and understand, the search volume for a market for the different services you're hoping to, the different keywords you're hoping to rank for. So does it replace SEO? No. Does SEO in this new term, such as AEO, or even these other acronyms like AIO or GEO, do these work together? Absolutely. Does it get rid of SEO? I will probably, because I've been doing this for years, I will probably continue to combine it all in and call it SEO. It's search engine optimization, regardless of whether you're going to Google and searching, or whether you're going to ChatGPT and searching, or you're relying on the Gemini AI results to get your answer. So as a company, we're still calling it SEO. The industry itself doesn't really know what to call it yet. We're seeing AEO, GEO, all sorts of terms, for how do we optimize a client's website to answer questions that are going to be asked of these AI systems. So I hope that helps you guys. Again, AIO Marketing Vines, it's an agency here in Atlanta. If anybody ever has questions, feel free to reach out to me directly. My email is timothy@marketingvines.com. You can also see our website at marketingvines.com. Feel free to reach out if you have any questions. We focus on marketing and advertising for companies that are primarily in the home service industry. We work with a lot of plumbers, landscapers, HVAC, tree services, things like that. But we have worked with clients across all industries, B2C and B2B. So I hope that's helpful, and you guys have a good day.